Welcome to Bug Bounty DM. So in this video we are going to discuss about one more open source scanning tool which is basically used for Android API, APKs and API files as well. Okay, so which is the tool name is called Yaazhini. Okay, so let's discuss about what is this tool and what are its capabilities and how you can basically use this particular to perform SAST scanning on Android apps and API files. Okay. So Yaazhini is basically built by Vegabird. So they have built this particular tool for this purpose only. So it's basically a free and open source SAST scanning tool. So it basically supports uh, both scanning of APIs and Android mobile APK files as well. This tool works same as like MobSF, so which is very much famous tool for performing SAST scan of APKs and IPS. So but this with some interactive GUI. So this Yaazhini tool consists of interactive GUI where you can install on your desktop and you can basically open it and in a single click. Okay. But instead, MobSF, we need to set up all the dependencies and all the things on your desktop, and then only you can basically use MobSF tool. But when it is coming to Yaazhini, so it's different. Like you can basically download this particular tool on your desktop as like you download any software on your system. So you just need to install it and run it in any time you want. Okay. So and it also has some extra functionalities in it when compared to MobSF. Yeah. So below are few advantages on using Yaazhini tool. So it is basically very easy to set up and install on your systems. It is supported for Mac OS and Windows currently. So you can basically download and install this tool on Mac OS and Windows and run the tool and perform SAST scanning on Android apps. So no extra dependencies required. So when coming to MobSF, it requires a lot of dependencies that needs to be installed first, and then only this particular MobSF tool will be running properly, or else you will get some a breaking of application and all. So but when coming to Yaazhini, so it's there is no need of installing any extra dependencies like Python or any databases or anything. So it's pre-built already there in that particular tool, Yaazhini tool. You just need to download and install on your desktops and run your that particular tool and perform SAST scanning on the Android apps. Okay. So detailed report which includes CVSS score, and vulnerability description, vulnerability impact, and the mitigations of the vulnerability which was found on the APKs. All this will be there in the UI itself. So after finding those kind of vulnerabilities, it will be giving all these details in the report in a proper, in a proper manner. Okay, so this is the basic introduction about the Yaazhini tool. So let's see how you can basically download this tool and how to run on your desktops. Okay. So this is the link. So where you can basically download this particular tool, which is from Vegabird. Okay. So earlier, this tool was named as Wookie, but now it is a Yaazhini tool. Okay, so so it basically has complete introduction about the tool and how to use and what all the functionalities that are there in this Yaazhini tool and all. Okay, so here you have options to download the tool for Windows. If you are using Windows OS, you can download for the Windows file or else Mac OS file. So I'm using Mac OS, so I'll be downloading the Mac OS and you can install it on your systems. Okay. So I've already downloaded the tool in my system, macOS. So you just need to open the application. Okay, Yaazhini. So so it takes a quite time to run this particular tool. So here you have, after opening the application, you have you can basically mention the application name. Okay, testing. Okay, so and you can, here you have option to upload the APK file. So let's say you have your client or your team lead or anyone has shared you the application APK file, and you just need to upload it to download that particular APK in your system and upload it to this Yaazhini tool. Okay, So after uploading it, click on upload and scan. So it will try performing all the reverse engineering part and scanning part and finding SAS scanning vulnerabilities, etc., etc. Okay, and it will give you a beautiful report on the GUI itself. Okay, as you can see, the scanning was completed now. So here are the list of details that are there that are required for this particular APK. So we have given the app name as testing. So and this is the Android package name. Okay, and the version of that particular application packaged and SDK version, target SDK version, etc., and the file size of that particular APK. Okay, and when you have other options as well over here in the menu bar. So you can basically click on that particular menu bar. I'm clicking on vulnerabilities. So let's see what are the vulnerabilities that are found in this particular APK. So here we have a man in the middle attack vulnerability in this particular application, and we have also other vulnerabilities like Android debuggability is enabled, and services are exported, receivers are exported, and etc. Okay, and JavaScript vulnerable is enabled on that particular APK, and some other informative vulnerabilities as well. Copy paste functionality is enabled and all. Okay, so all these vulnerabilities will be scanned, and it will in few minutes only, and it will give you a beautiful report in this particular tool. Okay, so not only this, not only finding the vulnerabilities, so it will also, when you click on this found vulnerabilities, and if you click on the vulnerability name, so it will give you the list of details regarding that particular vulnerability. Okay, so it will give you the title. So whatever vulnerability report you want to report it, right? So to the client or to the bug bounty team. So you basically need to write a neat report, right? So even that report content is also there in this particular tool. So that efficient it is. Okay. So it will give you the title and the details of the vulnerability, and also it gives you the mitigation or remediation of that particular vulnerability, and it will also give you the CVSS score, etc., etc. Okay, these are all the basic details which you required in order to report any kind of vulnerability to the client or bug bounty team. So all this information will be by default, it will be available over in this tool. Okay, you just need to copy this text and paste it in your report and send it to the respective teams. Okay. Okay, so this is all about vulnerabilities tab, and you can also view the complete code. It reverse engineers the code, and it will decompiles the code, and you can basically see the inside code, actual code of that particular APK, uploaded APK. Okay, so this is the Android manifest file. Basically, you can find all the list of permissions, so components and deep links, etc., etc., in this file, and also you can find all the code related to the application and all. So you can see over here. So this is the complete code that is there in that particular APK. Okay, so you can the complete decompiled code you can also see in this by using this tool. Okay, and linked URLs, are there any schemas, or are there any deep links that are used, will also be displayed over here. Okay, and the libraries are also disclosed over here, and the permissions set by inside the application. Okay, so you can also find the list of permissions that are already there in that APK. So you can also see that in this tool, and list of activities that are there uh, that can be visible over here in this section, and activities, receivers, services, all these are components, Android components. So you can see by just a single click. Okay, and you can also mention the proxy settings if you want to perform any API pen testing related. If you want to capture or scan for the APIs inside the application, you can basically set up the proxy in this tool, and you can browse the application, and this tool will automatically scan for all the vulnerabilities related to the APIs and all. Okay, so this is all about this tool, Yaazhini. So make sure to use this particular tool. This is very much efficient. When you can also use MobSF, but running and installing and setting up of MobSF is pretty much complicated in my opinion. So but when you can use this tool as well, Yaazhini. So even this performs same as like MobSF tool. So I make sure to use this in your SAST scanning of your mobile pen testing and API pen testing as well. So right now this tool only supports Android APKs, scanning of Android APKs only, not the IPA files, and you can perform scanning of APIs as well. If at all you have any JSON, so Postman collection, you can upload it, or you can basically intercept those API endpoints using the emulator, intercepting the proxy and all. You can basically scan for APIs as well. Yeah. I hope you have learned something new about Android pen testing and SAST scanning and all. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to stay tuned, and there are a lot of videos that are in pipeline. So make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much.